take a look at the lineups here. We got Vortex versus Strive. Man, this is a matchup for the ages. We had an amazing matchup on matchup number 1. Raptors versus Redshift. Went down to the very last point, and Redshift taking that victory there, 11-10. And now we have Vortex and we have Strive, 2 huge names in the esports, category. And we're getting things started. And currently it looks like Strive is down a man, so hopefully they get the last guy in. They're going to maybe run some 5v4. But here we are. We are starting this one up.
Round starting.
Does look like Strive going on the offense first, playing the colonist side as we move on to the B push. All 5 members of Vortex now in there as well. And we do have a full 5v5 heavy B push coming out here from the offense. Pistol rounds only. Look at all the lasers. See the lasers. Toxic Boss with an amazing shot on a Sumachi. A caster for us here at IVRL as well. And what a grenade right into the middle of them. Had to do some damage to a few. All 5 members. Another grenade right onto Frigg with a beautiful grenade. Pistols coming out everywhere. Lonwick grabbing a cardboard. Toxic Boss looking for them, and they find Frigg in the smoke. 2 of them going down, and Yellow Hat looking for that. Wow, what a turn of events for the defense as they crash through the smoke, taking out those offensive players. And 1 round, first round, going to Vortex.
Round starting.
B push, it seems. Smachi waiting patiently. Teams. Smachi trying to hold down this long B side, and grenade right next to him, not quite getting him. A little bit of shots through their grenade high in the air. Lonwick pushing up with Matt H, and they are gonna find Yellow Hat. Sumachi still alive here behind the barrels, looking for Lonwick grabbing that kill, and Lurf grabbing crackers, and see Coolio, looks like. And 2 defenders left still on the underpass. Toxic Boss and Lonwick. They are going to put... Lonwick's going to put it in the scan. Frigg coming up the ladder. Frigg going to run the corner. Finding 1 there and 1 left. Toxic Boss, last member left up on offense. Frigg there to possibly defuse. Has to get this kill. And then they should find each other. And Toxic Boss with an amazing shot. Securing that victory there. 1-1. Right.
Round starting. Get ready.
Looks like we are going to have an A push this time around. Heavy A push. Changing it up. Yellow Hat sitting in the mid. Watching that underpass as well. Lurf sitting there just listening. I believe he hears the footsteps from a distance now. Greg trying to keep a tight angle. You can see the offense just crawling around, looking to be as quiet as possible. Looks like they are going to try to push in through mid here, through the tunnels. This looks like the push is coming out on this side here. Action happening. Toxic Boss in a dangerous spot as Lurf was right around the corner from him. 1 left on the long A side. And Coolio coming up from the mid, grabbing that kill. All down to Sumachi and Lonwick. Lonwick going to get the scan started, but Sumachi quickly coming around the corner. If he doesn't hurry. And Sumachi finding that kill. It looks like Lonwick had trouble getting that scan started, as he may have hit the sphere onto the wrong ball, wrong color, which makes it restart.
Round starting.
Alright. Does look like another heavy A push coming from the offense. Will it be a tunnel push? A lot of heavy... They do a lot of people in the tunnels. I think they're holding that back, watching their flanks. Also, they like to push out through mid there. Try to protect themselves from an A push. Shooting through the smokes. Not connecting with anybody. Yellow hat still watching this mid. And do have some aggression on the B long side. Looks like they are going to rotate back. Very patient here. Very, very patient here from Vortex. Toxic Boss grabbing one. Grabbing yellow hat in mid. No big rotations yet. Julio, got to be hearing the footsteps coming up right next to him here. Scan coming out.
Scan started.
Crackers trying to hold back as he looks for Carbon Man, and what a peek. What a peek from Crackers as he holds down that the other side. Not sure where that scan came from, more than likely.
Round starting. Get ready.
Another heavy A push coming again. Very, very patient here from... Very, very patient here from Strive as they are pushing through A slowly. Using that time, trying to gather some data. Not trying to get too aggressive. It's a different style that we've been seeing from the last one. A lot of aggression on the last one, a lot of heavy pushes. But Strive's sitting back, waiting, trying to make a few picks. They only got a minute left. Oh, the timing between Toxic Boss and Lurf here. Back and forth peeking. Action happened on the B side. But who has the scanner? B is clear now. Mad H looking for Frig.
Round loss.
And does look like 3-2 so far. And
Round starting. Get ready.
oh. Yellow hat trying to hold this angle in mid, looking towards B, but not spotting that aggression. Only one has passed. Still a couple members still in the backside from Strive, looking to decide which way they're going to go. And now Strive's pushing through mid. And they got Frig around the outside. And wow, our yellow hat, Toxic Boss, does make another peek from B onto mid. And finds that defender there in the middle. More smokes coming from A or from B side here on the long, but blocks all of their view. They're not going to want to push through that. So now they can sit and wait. They can rotate again. But it looks like mid is being still controlled here by Strive. Cracker's going to run up through catwalk side. Does look like there has been a rotation. They left the long B side. They're now pushing mid and A. And Lerp coming out, getting exposed, but does take down one, but quickly getting refragged by Toxic Boss. Frig on A defense here as Coolio's working on the long. Frig wins that as Lonwick is now pushing A site. with Frigg.
30 seconds remaining.
And Lonwick finds Frigg on the back. And scan is going to come out.
Scan started.
Beautiful work by Lonwick, clearing the A site before he goes in for the scan, ensuring nobody's hiding and waiting for that to come out. And Lonwick getting that beautiful angle down the alleyway here and securing that victory as Strive has taking a 4-2 lead.
Round starting.
Does look like it's still a center approach once again. They like that mid. They like to take their time in mid, ensure there's nobody in mid. Holding back that side. Nobody in mid here as well. Yellow hat in the far back of spawn still, waiting for anybody to push through. Cracker's going to look up here at the catwalk. What a grenade. Is that going to catch him? Oh, he didn't prime the grenade. Free grenade laying right here, folks. Oh, and then it gets shot down. Sumachi finding Crackers. Lair finding, and Cardboard holding that angle and quietly taking down that opponent. Last member up. Defense looks like they may have this one won out. We got a flank coming around the backside. Toxic Boss well aware of the possible flank and timing here. And Yellow Hat, just in time, is going to make this rotation, it looks like. And Yellow Hat finds him from the flank with a 5 defense still. Yellow Hat down to look like 1% there, maybe, of his life. And bringing Vortex back up to 3 points and only 1 point down.
Get ready.
All right, another long B push coming out from Strive. Did look like the defender was trying to force it, but then decided to back off just a bit as he was going to go back up to the catwalk, help guard catwalk. Sumachi and Cardboard Box, the only defenders on B site. Grenades flying out. Heavy push. 4 members pushing. Going to be looking for Sumachi and Cardboard. Going to look at the hot spots. Cardboard finding one right off the bat. Smoke going to come out. Oh, Cardboard right at the edge, not looking as 2 more are coming around the corner. Cardboard finds 1 more, but Lonwick getting that refrag. Sumachi went down as well. And Lonwick out to get this scan started.
Scan started.
Lonwick holding that nice tight angle there right next to the artifact. Rotation starting to come around. Yellow Hat looking to make this flank approach. As you can see where Lonwick's lasers are, it's a tough spot because they can see their feet. Lonwick can see their feet before they can see Lonwick. But Lonwick wasn't looking, and Yellow Hat takes him down. 2v1. Toxic Boss in the backside. They do get the shots. They do get the kills. Got to have time for the defuse.
Scan interrupted.
And they got it. Now they brought it up to a 4v4. Have to do the side swap because the team names are on the wrong side.
Round starting.
Their heavy B push. They've been very successful on the B side as well. Lots of lasers looking through B. And they are going to see Cardboard Box just run past. Shots coming out. Connecting. Here, the utility. There's a grenade. Beautiful grenade. Tucking in. Coolio tucking in just in time. Sumachi finding crackers there on the catwalk. We're at a 5v4. Or 4v4. See Toxic Boss sitting in the center. Only pushing up as well. Coolio looking for a cardboard box. You can see Sumachi doing a great job holding down catwalk here. Listening for footsteps. Here comes some footsteps through the mid. It's going to be hard to determine where, if they're in center or if they're in the catwalk. Brig all alone on the A side. Going to have his work cut out for him. Look like the heavy push coming. 4-man push coming from the offense onto A site. Brig all alone. Shots coming out. Lurf finding 2 in the middle. If Frigg can move on him right here, misses Lonwick just by a split second. But Frigg did get Toxic Boss. He hears Lonwick. Who is going to have Peeker's advantage here? Who's going to make the first move? And Frigg does as he rotates around and grabs that last kill for the defense. And giving Vortex another point. 5-4, and they're coming back. Strive was leading this one early, but Vortex coming back with some vengeance here. And sometimes it just takes a few rounds to understand your opponent, understand their movements, understand if they go 5 off, 4 1s, you know, if they split up 3 2s. But once you start figuring that stuff out, that's when you can really start rotating your defense well. You don't want to pull full rotations if you know they are going to stay split up. Toxic Boss and Coolio cutting through the middle. Our Crackers cutting through the middle here. Sumachi up on catwalk once again. Yellow Hat likes to stay back near spawn, guarding that mid. And they want to block off B and then move to A. You can see the rotation happen. Yellow Hat right on top of it. Beautiful grenade there by Sumachi onto Toxic Boss. Yellow Hat, or Frigg, trading with Crackers. Coolio, Sumachi doing a rotation off of catwalk, finding another 2-man still left on A site. Yellow Hat by himself guarding A. Holding that long angle. They want to smoke it out and allow this scan to happen. Wow, Matt with a nice shot onto Yellow Hat. They're not expecting another guy near Artifact. It all depends who has the scanner. Still over a minute, under a minute left. Sumachi and Cardboard jumping in. And Sumachi looking for that kill. Guy finds Matt, but Lonwick finds Sumachi, but not before Cardboard finishes things off. Finding Lonwick for the last victory there. And we are at 6-4. And it does look like there was a timeout called on the side swap.
Round starting.
Right. Gonna have the side swap. We got a 5-minute timeout. And then let's jump to a quick intermission. We'll be back. Let's take a look at the score line. There's not enough time for me to click all these. Things happen so fast. I got to get better at showing the stat lines, and I do apologize for that. Toxic Boss leader on his side with 13 and 8. Crackers and Lonwick not far behind on that shootout. Sumachi and Lurf both double digits on kills there, 12 and 10 kills apiece. And Frigg and Yellow Hat right close behind, 8 and 7. And you can see all the assists, all the connected shots that didn't end up as kills, but still teamwork coming out. Very close matchup here with Vortex leading 6-4, taking good defense there. Going to be heading over to offense now. And again, I believe Suna is a good defensive map. But yep. Let's jump into a quick intermission. We'll be back after this timeout. I am Lampy28. Hope you're enjoying yourself today. And we'll be back here in a couple minutes after this quick intermission. All right, folks, we are jumping back into it, and we are just a few seconds into the next round. And looks like there is another heavy B push coming out. Yellow Hat trying to take over catwalk there. And we have a slow crow walk from Vortex here as they move towards long B. And now that we have the side swap, it is a pistol round. So pistol rounds only, no rifles. Vortex trying to stay nice and quiet, not trying to alert the defense any before they absolutely have to. Toxic Boss is going to have to see somebody sooner or later. And here comes the utility. They're hearing it. Oh, frag coming out. Could that frag be deadly? The one frag I believe I didn't was not primed. I think he forgot to prime it. And full control of B site. Here comes the scan.
Scan started.
Scan started. What play there. Start off by Vortex on the pistol rounds. And Coolio finding Sumachi on the long B side with that flank. Yellow Hat trying to guard the catwalk here. He's going to have his work cut out for him. He's got two members coming. Can he get both kills? And Crackers and Matt taking both of them, are taking him out. Cardboard Box, last member up. He's going to be completely surrounded. Cardboard Box gets one. Cardboard Box gets two. Wow, what a shot by Cardboard Box. Double headshots with Coolio left. And Coolio taking that. And does he have enough time? It's going to be close, folks. It's going to be real close.
Scan interrupted.
Wow, with just a few seconds left. Amazing. Great defense there. Good hold. 6-5.
Round starting. Get ready.
Vortex looking to hold their lead up as they have a 1-point lead going into that round, or that side swap, 2-point lead going to that side swap. Somebody keeps forgetting to prime their grenades. It looks like another free grenade sitting here if anybody wants it. I think that might be the third one I saw. Somebody, Sumachi's like, I'll take that. Sumachi will now prime it and toss it back. Wow, what a throw onto Lonwick's site there. Does not connect, but that would have been gnarly if that would have connected. And man, what a story that would have been. Like, oh, they threw a grenade at me. Wow, what a grenade right onto him. My goodness, that was a beautiful grenade by Frigg. Nice toss. Lurf grabbing Toxic Boss on that defense there. And man, does Vortex have this offensive push figured out. Sumachi throwing another grenade over to the A side. Not connecting with anybody. A little bit high. Frigg gonna have to hold down. Oh, the reload cost him. Crackers gets a double. Oh my goodness, Crackers with a double kill off Catwalk. That is a tough matchup there on Catwalk because, man, you have no time, or you're basically funneled, and you don't know exactly where these guys are located. These guys are going to work together. Now Crackers looking down. Lurf off to the left. Matt getting pinched. Not enough time. And good defense, or good offensive push there as Vortex taking his 7-5 lead.
Round starting.
It's been B, B, and B all day long for Vortex. Let's see if they keep up the trend. Coolio finding one right off the bat in mid. Another non-primed smoke grenade here. Drake slowly coming up. Catwalk looking for Coolio. They know Coolio's in there somewhere. And Coolio taking shots at Frigg when he wasn't looking. Ringing back and forth. What an angle that's going to have to be. Is there going to be a push from Lonwick? Lonwick pushing onto Frigg as well. And the pinch is going to start coming out. Box taking his time here on the long B, checking angles. Trying to stay quiet. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds remaining.
Cardboard box and Lurf have taken B.
Scan started.
And they've been doing an amazing job holding down and distracting the defense in mid, holding them back. Here comes the push up to Catwalk. Toxic Boss pushing underneath. Lurf lurking. Flash coming out from Toxic Boss. Scan halfway done. Lurf going to be looking for Toxic's head here. Sarley gets one. Flips up, gets two. Matt there for the refrag. Cardboard box coming around the corner and finds Matt at the last second. Offense holding off the defense once again. And Vortex is on a roll, folks. 8-5 now with the lead. First to 11 takes the victory.
Starting. Get ready.
Defense is going to have to figure out what's going on with the B pushes. It's been B after B. B and Catwalk. And they've been distracting. They've been distracting the mid and holding the mid, causing distractions, and then they've been pushed to B at the last second. Lurf has been the puck guy. See if he's got it again. He does. See, look at this mid control. Mid control, good mid control. Now not allowing people to rotate back and forth. They're holding back the rotations. Crackers is done with this B stuff. He is getting aggressive. They are not expecting him. Crackers pushed up aggressively on the B approach. And now he's going to start his flank. Looking for Yellow Hat. Doesn't get that connection. Now they're going to disrupt the offense. They know they have to push this side. Crackers gets another one. But not before getting refragged by Samachi to ruin his kill spree there. 1 minute left. Beautiful grenade. A little bit short. And now the offense has to decide which way are they going to go. Sitting in mid still, holding things down. Sumachi and Lonwick battling back and forth here. Sumachi staying quiet, but they only got 30 seconds left. Utility being primed. Smoke coming out. That's going to end Sumachi's push here. Yellow Hat. Approaching the A site. Looking for some kills. They got to find a couple kills here. They are running out of time. Flash in the back. Lurf usually has the puck. They don't see anybody right now. Lurf getting shot. Matt's on the run. Yellow Hat's looking for this one. But Matt with the quick pick. Just as Yellow Hat put his gun down. One left. Sumachi left with only 2 seconds. No time left. They are going to forfeit this round. 8-6 in favor of Strive game. Or 8-6 in favor of Vortex there.
Round starting. Get ready.
Two, 2-1 split here. One going to A, two taking mid. Crossing lasers. Yellow Hat finding Coolio right there through the barrels area. And they want to smoke off that. Ooh, a little bit long for Yellow Hat. He's not going to like that smoke. Beautiful grenade. Going to cause a little bit of damage there. Frigg trying to push this side. Is he going to get lucky with the headshot? He does. Grabs the headshot onto Lonwick. Grenade on the long. Toxic Boss looking for Frigg. Finds it, but Toxic Boss going to have people in the back. They are pinching behind. He hears the footsteps. And Lurf grabbing that kill. Now B is open once again. Lurf getting the scan start. An excellent shot there in center from Sumachi as he grabs Matt on the rotation. Round 9-6. Two, 2-1 once again. Maybe Sumachi off to the far A side, 2 in the center, Yellow Hat and Frigg. Lurf, cardboard box in the long B. And again, Toxic Boss getting a little aggressive on his defense, looking for those kills up front. And they've seen Toxic Boss. They've seen him tuck down. Is he staying still? Is he going to rotate? And And the pinch is coming out. Toxic Boss, nice peek onto Lurf. Doesn't see Cardboard Box yet, and then Toxic Boss is getting aggressive. Cardboard Box pushing him, gets one. Frigg's got control of B-side. The call-out's got to be coming out that he has B-side. Does look like there's going to be some rotation from Yellow Hat pushing this way as well. They're going to control Catwalk with the smoke and the flanks. One watching the mid. Like the one-way smoke, you can see the feet. They can't see you. And looks like Cardboard's going to go out for the scan.
Scan started.
Hey, I have a cap timer. Let's see how long it takes these guys. Keep forgetting my cap timer, my scan timer. And here comes the flank, but Sumachi waiting for it.
Round lost.
And Sumachi didn't even have to play anything as Yellow Hat finds that long shot. Match points coming out from Vortex here. One more victory. And man, the offense from Vortex has been dominating here on Suna. They have been proving us all wrong on defensive heavy, our defensive favored map. And a timeout once again. Does look like they are going to have to try to figure something out here. One left on Strive Gaming. It looks like Matt has dropped. And it is down to possibly the last round as Vortex has a 10-6 lead. 1 point away from taking this victory. And Strive, Toxic Boston Crackers, man, 15 kills apiece. They are dominating on their side. Some of the top shooters there. And Sumachi, Lurf, Yellow Hat, and Frigg also all double digits. And Cardboard Box only 1 kill away from that double digit. Once again, everybody is enjoying their time here. Tell you what, we'll jump off of this screen. We'll take a look, a little map explainer here on Suna. Nice little video until everybody gets back.
As comets falling from a pure sky, we've landed on our old, filthy, and forsaken home. We need to scan key artifacts. Each one contains a fragment of the infinite information embedded on the seedling of a world. With this knowledge, we'll finally build the Etana and carve out a new kind of home. Earth was only a stage. We've squeezed it for all it's worth. Now, it's time to move on. But Rayab is withholding our research. They're the ones forcing our hand. Why did it come to this? Are they driven by lust for earthbound power? Do they cling to this dead nest for fear of the unknown? Or do they just resent the clarity of our vision? We're not so different. We stem from a common dream, but they took a different turn. And now, they're willing to destroy us.
All right, so we're still in a timeout, but it can't be too much longer as Matt has rejoined the party. So all 10 members of the lobby are in now. And I would imagine the timeout should be ending here very shortly. So I didn't want to miss any of that for you folks. We're going to be standing by very, very closely here. Soulless body of that last 10th member. Get ready here. We're going to get ready as Vortex has that 10-6 lead. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . No happy dances yet from Vortex, as they still need one more point to clinch this victory. And man, what they've been doing has been working. I can't imagine them changing anything up, but I think Strive Gaming has to be talking about what they need to do to shut them down. You know, the amazing mid control and amazing B. It's been mid and B. Now, last round, does Vortex stick with what's working, or do they throw a little bit of a flank in there, a little bit of different choice, and head to A instead? They're just letting the full 5 minutes run out. Nice little overview of Suna here. You can see the artifact points where the beams of light are heading into the sky. The scan heads into the sky. All right, looks like we are getting started here. And they are going A. Look at the 4-3-man push to B now on the defense. And it looks like Vortex is going to change things up. They've been going B, B, B all day long. Now pushing A, staying quiet. Look at them crawling, moving slow, not trying to give off any sound cues whatsoever. Cues from the utility coming out now, and they got to be calling for an A push. Crackers peek in the corner, finds Sumachi, and here comes the defense. But is it going to be a trick? And Crackers finding a second as he looks for Yellow. Have grenade onto Frigg, or not Frigg, but Coolio's area there, taking down one. And these guys are getting pinched. Cardboard finds that kill onto A tunnels. 2v2. Picking up the scanner on A. The B defense has to be realizing there is nobody going that way with the rotations. Cardboard box is going to get the scan off. And it's all down to the defense to get over here in 30 seconds. And defense is going to have to work together. Toxic Boss hearing that grenade prime does back off a bit. They are going to have only about 5 or 10 seconds left before they need to get to the defuse. And Toxic Boss finds one. Can he start the defuse? Lonwick's got to get that other kill. The defuse is coming out. It's not going to be in time. There's no time left for that.
Defeat.
Wow, 1.5 seconds left. And Vortex taking that victory. 1.5 seconds left or so. They needed just a second more. Strive taking that loss, unfortunately. And man, that's 1 second matters. That, you know, if you want to get it in perspective, you watch that that grenade in the middle where Toxic Boss was pushed in, and he had to back off because he heard that grenade come through.